Let's just start right off the bat with a number. 381 million. That is the staggering amount in tons of plastic waste that we generate globally every single year. It's a massive, heavy figure, right? And honestly, it's a very clear, very urgent sign that our traditional linear take, make, dispose, consumption model is just completely failing us. But hey, we aren't here today to just dwell on the problem. In this explainer, we're here to map out the actual fix. Now, the solution we're looking at isn't just about, adding more recycling bins or planting a few trees. It's actually about a vibrant digital tech stack. Think of this stack as the ultimate engine designed to transition us into a sustainable circular economy. We're talking about a real convergence here, bringing the digital, physical, and biological realms all together to actually solve this. So, here is our roadmap for today. We'll be looking at 1. The circular economy tech stack, 2. Harvesting the raw fuel, 3. Sorting chaos with analytics, 4. Smart automation through AI, 5. Real-world circular solutions, and 6. Empowering a sustainable future. All right, let's jump right into section 1, the circular economy tech stack, the data journey. Okay, so this tech stack works a lot like a beautifully animated assembly line. It all starts out there in the physical world with IoT sensors gathering data. That's step 1. In step 2, they feed massive raw data sets, what we call big data, straight into cloud servers for storage. But, that data is incredibly messy. So step 3 brings in data analytics to sort through that information and find meaningful patterns. And finally, step 4 is where artificial intelligence steps in, using those patterns to generate scalable insights and output smart automated actions. It's this continuous, highly intelligent loop.
Moving on to section 2, harvesting the raw fuel, gathering the data.
To actually capture data from the physical realm, we rely on the Internet of Things, or IoT, along with cyber-physical systems. Basically, these are smart sensors placed literally everywhere. They're constantly detecting things from temperature drops and humidity to acoustic vibrations and even fluid leaks. They provide the real-time, dynamic feedback loops we absolutely need to monitor our environment. And all of those tiny sensors constantly streaming information, that creates what we call big data. You can think of big data as this giant fuel tank filled to the brim with massive, complex, raw data sets stored up in the cloud. It is the fundamental foundation, the raw fuel for digital management. But remember, without an engine, all this fuel just sits there doing absolutely nothing. It's pure potential waiting to be unlocked. Which brings us to section 3, sorting chaos with analytics, finding the patterns. Now notice the stark contrast between big data and data analytics. Big data is basically just raw, unstructured chaos, millions of data points with no obvious connection to each other whatsoever. But data analytics, that's the combustion process. It comes in and sorts, aggregates, and finds the meaningful relationships hidden inside all that noise. Honestly, you can't really have one without the other if you want to achieve anything useful. The real power of data analytics is that it turns our giant pool of raw information into understandable trends. It answers incredibly complex questions, predicts future outcomes, and fundamentally supports data-informed decision-making. So instead of just guessing how to allocate resources, the data literally tells us exactly what to do and when to do it. Let's move to section 4, smart automation through AI, the engine. So if big data is the fuel tank and analytics is the combustion process, well, artificial intelligence is the supercharged engine. AI uses sophisticated algorithms that test hypotheses and learn autonomously. It takes those sorted patterns we just talked about and generates scalable insights to actually support dynamic, smart automation across massive industries. But we need to make a vital distinction here. AI isn't just some routine, simple automation. While basic automation just does repetitive chores, artificial intelligence actively analyzes data, tests hypotheses, and improves decision-making way beyond human capacity. It's constantly refining its own processes in real time to get smarter and smarter. Next up is section 5, real-world circular solutions, the tech in action. Now, let's see what happens when we apply this tech directly to something as foundational as our food supply. Look at the agri-tech ecosystem. We're talking about precision farming here, where IoT sensors out in the fields continuously monitor things like soil moisture and weather, while AI steps in to optimize exactly when and how much to irrigate or fertilize. And the impact is huge. By doing more with less, this precision agriculture drastically cuts down on waste. It optimizes resource efficiency, reduces environmental damage, increases overall crop yields, and get this, it even saves about €5 per hectare just on nitrogen fertilizer. It's an absolute win-win for both ecology and the economy.
Taking things global, let's look out at the oceans. We use satellites for Earth observation to collect vast amounts of big data. Then AI models the complex ocean currents. Because of this, commercial ships can optimize their maritime routes dynamically. And the result? A massive 8% cost saving in vessel fuel. That is a gigantic reduction in both emissions and costs just by using data smartly.
Or take Huawei's Nature Guardian project. This is such an inspiring example of a data flowchart directly preventing deforestation. Step 1, solar-powered sensors capture chainsaw audio high up in the forest canopy. Step 2, a wireless network instantly sends that data to an AI cloud for analysis. And step 3, local rangers get a real-time alert right on their smartphones. It's literally technology guarding biology. Finally, let's look at Section 6, empowering a sustainable future. So this is what closing the loop actually looks like in practice. By bringing waste seamlessly back into beautiful value cycles, we're proving that with the right tech, we can literally design out waste completely. It's a total game changer for moving toward a true circular economy. I love this quote from a World Bank report because it really hits the nail on the head. Data by itself has no intrinsic value in improving things, but the way society transforms it to information and derives insights represents the actual value. Our sensors, our massive cloud servers, they're really just tools. It's our intelligent application of them that drives real change.
Which brings us to the end of this explainer. I really want to leave you with this final provocative thought. Every click, every interaction, every device you use is generating data right now. You are a part of this massive ecosystem. So how will your digital footprint and your actions help fuel tomorrow's circular economy? Think about that for a second and keep exploring.